Hi guys, welcome to another masterpiece session. I haven't done one for a while just due to the Battles Without Honour marathon that I was doing, then the Taisho trilogy came, so I've been watching a lot of other movies, but yeah, been looking forward to getting back onto it. This week I have a Korean movie, possibly one of the best Korean movies ever made. It was part of the new wave of Korean movies in the early 2000s. It is the 2003 movie Memories of Murder, directed by Bong Joon-Ho. If you don't know who Bong Joon-Ho is, he's directed many great Korean movies. And he's also delved into English speaking movies with Snowpiercer and Okja. He's got a very specific style which is just fantastic. This movie stars Kang-ho and Kim Sang-kyung. Kang-ho is just one of the best Korean actors right now. Very charismatic. He's got little elements of comedy in his movies. It's quite dry comedy. The movie is adapted from a stage play which was also based on Korea's first serial murders in their history, which was the Hwasong serial murders that took place between 1986 to 1991. Set in a small town, Song Kang-ho is the investigator involved in this. He's not got much experience in this, so he's making up a lot of the evidence to go along, and he's found someone that he assumes could be the killer, just someone with a mental illness. So he's quite simple, and he in a way frames him just to solve a murder. In his head he thinks he's the murderer. He's uses unconventional ways to choose who the murderer is. Then comes along Kim Sang-kyung's character. He comes from Seoul. He's a bit more experienced than Song Kang-ho in these crimes, and he gets more involved. At first their relationship doesn't really work out. Song Kang-ho feels a little bit intimidated by him because he is quite knowledgeable in this field, but it comes at a time when there was poor forensic technology in Korea. All DNA was going to USA, and it would take weeks to get any feedback from this. So there was a few suspects during this period. The film is just absolutely fantastic. It's got a real dark feel, and that's due to the great cinematography by Kim Hyun-koo. He's just one of the top cinematographers in Korea. He's worked a lot with Bong Joon-ho, and this film is just came out of nowhere. It was Bong Joon-ho's second movie. He did Barking Dogs Never Bite, which was critically great, but obviously not a box office hit like his modern day movies are now. This movie itself did really well with critics, won several awards, and did really well in the box office. In fact, the production company, Sidus Pictures, was just about to go into bankruptcy, and this movie completely saved them from bankruptcy. Bong Joon-ho went on to do so many films with CJ Entertainment from this. In fact, this movie is one of the hardest to get. There's two versions of it on Blu-ray, which is the limited edition, which doesn't go for anything under £150 in the UK, or if anyone can get it, it's just gold dust. I have the standard edition, that's quite widely available, It's not available in any other format of Blu-ray. However, it's available on DVD, a UK DVD, Korean and American DVD. So I highly recommend it to anyone who wants to see it. If you don't really care about PQ, because obviously it's not in HD. Yeah, it is a fantastic movie. Song Kang-ho just gives a fantastic performance. And a crazy thing is, like, you're probably going to this movie not knowing much about it, but if you do have some knowledge of the murders, it's like it was quite big. It's very similar to Zodiac, if you've ever seen the film Zodiac by David Fincher. Again, another famous case where the murder was never solved, and in fact the statute of limitations has run out on these real murders in 2006, so it's like 11 years ago. So if they were to find the actual suspect, the real killer, they couldn't really do anything about it. Absolutely brilliant film. If you want to get into Korean cinema, this is a real good movie to start off with. Absolutely fantastic, and it's just a great movie in Asian cinema as well, coming at a time when Asian cinema was really booming. You had Old Boy, you had JSA, and yeah, it was really big at the time. And with Bong Joon-Ho being one of, like, I would say, like, one of the 3 or 4 big directors from Korea who've really gone mainstream, as well as their actors have gone, the actors that he usually works with have gone really mainstream as well. And like, he's so big now that he's doing movies for Netflix. Like, Okja is probably the biggest film to ever come from Netflix in terms of any exclusive. It's got really good reviews as well. I reviewed it not long ago. Yeah, so guys, check it out if you can. I think it's also available on Amazon Prime, or if you want to get it on Blu-ray, there's this edition here. This is widely available on eBay for around about £25, but it is so worth the money. And yeah guys, so if you've seen the movie, comment below, let me know what you think. If you loved the movie, if you hated the movie, if you think there's any better sort of murder mystery movies that you think, comment below. Click like, subscribe, click dislike if you want, and I'll see you next week guys. Take it easy.